Oh, yeah. That's Mike Mackey. That's
Yes,
OG Hip Hop Eddie right there.
Yes.
This is another edition of the Quiet Stormy Night of
January. But it's without the storm.
Right, with that storm.
Yes.
No, we bring the storm.
I just always wanted to open up with you guys sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
I don't need to always open up.
Lightning and thunder.
Lightning, is that your guys' nickname now?
Did we open up differently last week?
Yeah. Are you really high, honey? Because you're acting like super high. Maybe you just stay quiet for a little while.
All right. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at Mike.
Yes, sir.
Are you high too?
Mike's
Mike, you know the show started, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah,
you can talk to
we did a
the
lightning and thunder
audience.
joke real quick. Okay.
Holy
We're
crap.
back.
What is wrong with you guys today,
Was the
man?
thunder scary?
We just started.
But the thunder was scary, probably.
I was enjoying the ambiance, you know? It's just
But you're on a show, though, right? Like, you can't.
they can watch the rain with
You
us.
probably can't just enjoy the ambiance.
It was like they were like together. Right? Maybe?
What's up?
Are we
everybody?
okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I
good.
think we're good, man.
What's
How are
up,
you?
everybody? How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm really tired.
Yes.
I'm
me
really
too.
tired. Had a long night. Shout out to Tumex, the one and only, for having myself, Parker Edison, Hip Hop Eddie up there for a Fresh State Takeover over on Tumex Hologram Radio.
101.5 FM.
San Diego edition.
101.5. No, man, it wasn't. I have to keep saying that. It was not. The Fresh State's not from San Diego.
Right.
Just so people understand.
There's a lot of King Dice.
There are
were a lot
members in San Diego, but there's just as many members outside of San Diego as well. So, but yeah, it was super dope. But yeah, that being said, yeah, I was repping Dago all day. I even shouted out Spooky Gang, and Tumex yelled out Spooky Gang. He said Spooky. What was? Hold up, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that Tumex yelled Spooky, your crew's name, the sweatshirt you're wearing right now?
Yeah, I wear the implications of that. That's
And you were pretty, and you were asleep.
Well, I'm a busy father, man.
Should have been
you're
working hard. Ashamed.
Oh, you
ashamed.
You were asleep, man?
Yeah,
You missed the whole show.
What?
That's why I didn't really want to talk about it till the show started, Mike.
Oh,
Put me on
man.
blast.
Because I was downplaying it a little bit. No, bro, you missed like probably one of the things that I thought was like a career highlight for sure.
Jeez. You know,
It
I
was
had that feel. I was
ridiculous.
gonna tune in. I just ended up getting up, asleep, man.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to her earlier, and I thought you
I was looking
knew,
forward
man.
to it, man.
The amount of people, the amount of people that you know that got love,
That's pretty sweet, man.
that like, I mean, legit love, like it was crazy, man.
I appreciate that, man.
Shout out to fucking LA, by the way.
Yes.
I can forever love you guys.
New
East
Zealand,
LA
too.
too, Boyle Heights.
We had the New Zealand in there. Or
Yeah, man. People tuning in from New Zealand, from Vegas, from whatever. But it was fire. Shout out to Notice Young, King Dice, Juke the First, Mickey Vale, Parker Edison, Kali, Rick Scales, Ralph Quasar, all the people's music that got played.
Yours too, man.
And mine, thank you. And Elephants in the Room.
Yes. DJ Gargar.
Yeah, and fucking Tumex went crazy for that shit. But this was what was super dope is I told anybody who wanted, I put together that playlist. Yeah. So I said, anybody who wants that playlist, I have it on Spotify. If you want it, just let me know and I'll send it right over to you. Yeah. And we got so many messages after the show. Just my DM just blew the fuck up. Yeah. And that's super dope because I got to give my friends music directly to people who had just heard it and loved it.
And wanted it right away.
Yeah, and wanted it right away. And that is not something I take for granted at all, bro. Like that's something like super proud of.
Should be. It's very commendable.
Yeah, but it's just dope to be able to, guys. That's the whole point, by the way. The whole point we do all of this stuff, at least for me, is it's to put on as many people as I know and call friends. I want to put on as many of them as possible, and then just watch it bloom.
Yeah,
because that's the dopest part, right? Yeah. Like, you don't have to be a part of it. You don't have to like whatever. Just get it going and watch it bloom. But yeah, man, shout out to the Fresh State. They all deserving, by the way. All the me aside, all the artists super deserving of the recognition they're finally getting. And now there's some rumblings of like maybe a one night only Fresh State show.
Yep.
That's never been done. Like it's literally all the members have literally never been in one place and rocked at the same time.
Oh my God, that would be epic.
So maybe we'll see. We'll see.
And maybe some other takeovers.
And some more takeovers coming up. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's some rumblings of a PlatformCollection takeover for 2Mex Radio. So that's going to be dope. And where we select the music of all the artists associated with PlatformCollection and whatnot. But, and shout out to Gene Flow, by the way, who was so kind to let us use his beats. All the beats during the interview, the intermissions, all that were all provided by Gene Flow.
Nice.
Crazy. By the way, here's the crazy part, Mike, is I was there and no one got more play than Gene Flow.
I know.
Like literally Gene Flow was half the fucking playlist was Gene Flow. And then I'd say like Ralph Quasar.
Right.
Like Ralph Quasar, like the producers got their love last night for sure. So shout out to them, man. And I talked about Chris Sees the Internet, of course.
That's so
and
cool.
The lovely Mike Mackey.
Thank you.
The World Traveler.
The World Traveler, man. But yeah, shout out to 2Mex and all his fans, man, because his fans are amazing.
Dope, man.
They're super dope. And I genuinely feel like, at least with some of them, I'm like already becoming friends with them. So
yeah, they're cool, man.
Like they're just cool people. So that's dope, man.
His fan base will destroy you.
And they apparently understand that they understand crazy artists like us. They don't judge us for being crazy as fuck.
It's like the crazy cousins getting together once in a while.
Yeah.
I'd like to have that kind of reception, though. It's beautiful, especially from the community and the audience. And,
yes.
I can't ask for anything more.
I agree, man. I agree. So, you guys ready to weigh in? I'm ready to weigh in already.
Really?
Oh, today?
Yeah, we're weighing in every week, aren't we?
Okay.
That's what Curtis wanted to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's going to be calling in around 8, so we'll have ours ready. And then he can join us for the show. We got some cool stuff to talk about. UFOs are finally going to be revealed, man. Finally. I feel it, man. That's a story we're going to talk about tonight. Also, we got some cool stuff coming up with PlatformCollection that we want to let you in on. We're going to talk about this show that we have, this live show that we have coming up.
Can't wait for that one.
January 18th, Casbah SD Live is where you'll find it. Go there and you'll be able to watch the live stream once. I'd say Mike is privy to everything that's going on, right? We'll just say, we're not going to say exactly what, but Mike plays an intricate role in the night's performances. So we'll talk a little bit about that and maybe give you a little spoiler here and there. But yeah, what should we do, man?
Should we give him like a little clue, Mike? A little
tidbit of what we're doing?
Tip of what?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Calm down, slow down. We're going to weigh in right now. That's what we're going to do.
All right. Who wants to go first?
I am. Let's do this.
Okay. Then here we go. All right, Mike, it's on you. Tell them.
All right. We are approaching the state-of-the-art equipment that we have here at Chris Sees the Internet. I mean, this is the finest handcrafted performance weighing gear that you can... It's available on the market right now. So these are laser precise, accurate readings that you are going to be hearing now.
Yeah, they scan my body first.
It's down to the last molecule almost. I mean, it's phenomenal technology that we have present here. So we have Chris right now. He's approaching the scale. It's a little more than that, but sure. Okay, but very, very, very slow here. Meticulous. It's counting every ounce, every gram, and coming to a precise measurement. And that measurement is OG Eddie.
238.
238. That's the first initial weigh-in. We're gonna get a composite weigh-in here to test against, outside elements.
All right, go.
I mean, the measurements are so.
I just lost another pound right now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, 238.
238 confirmed right now. It's official.
I'm back in the 230s, guys.
3 weeks out of the weight loss challenge, and we are at 238.
But don't forget about my, like, I hit the wall last week, right?
I don't know. We had
at least 8 pounds just since the first.
Well, this is post. We're post the new year, so
yeah, the holiday got me for sure.
We had some holiday madness, and now we have OG Hip Hop Eddie right now approaching the weigh station again.
Wasted. Damn, that makes him sound like a fatty.
OG Hip Hop Eddie, no stranger to a truck stop.
We are
171 for OG Hip Hop Eddie.
All right, ready?
Lean and mean. All right, second approach here.
We have a discrepancy.
We have a discrepancy. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we have to get a third one in.
We're going to have to get a third. Best of 3 here, OG Hip Hop Eddie.
No, don't touch it. You cannot touch it. You gotta let go. Okay. We're gonna say 172.
172 is the official weight right now. We had a little discrepancy. We fixed that at the mechanical level here. Made some adjustments on the machine. The machine is so sensitive that after weighing 2-3 objects, it definitely has to be recalibrated. So
right.
We're making sure we get the most precise, accurate data that our fans are expecting right now.
Right. We have there's a high standard, right? We've probably done ourselves injustice by putting the standard so high for us, right?
I don't think. Maybe.
I think so, man. I think we're in trouble.
All right.
Are you ready?
Ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Mr. Mackey is going in for his weigh.
All right, Mr. Mackey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I honestly don't even know what to expect right now. I don't know I don't know what his...
Take your slippers off or your sandals off?
Yeah, you should probably take the sandals off for sure, right?
How about the sweater? You good? You're good? Yes.
We're not packaging the goods though until the finish line.
Right, because you weighed in with everything last week.
Yeah,
so
I'm weighing it with everything again.
So you said you'd take the penalty weight, right? No problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take it again this week if it's my clothes add any extra ounces.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Right,
what do you have around your neck though? Is that keys or something? Or get rid of it. Get rid of it.
Just kind of.
He also has less hair now too, people. So let's not forget.
Yeah, that was
plays
a lot
part.
too.
That plays a part.
That does. That does a lot for you. All right, man. Here we go. Let's go see.
He's weighing in.
Come on, get it in.
Not as enthused as we've once seen this fighter. This fighter seems as if,
He looks kind of.
He's had some challenging times.
He's looking kind of spooky, like a sweater, man.
He looks a little spooky.
Okay, so that's 50, 52, 252.
252.
Yep. 252. All right, Mike. Let's get another one. Hold on. All right. And let's get him in again. Oh, here we go. All right, Mike.
Let's go, Mikey. Let's go.
All right. Yup, 252.
Let's go, Mike. Okay, so Mike, this is what you did because I just looked back at the weights. Let me go ahead and.
We have what's my record?
Let me go ahead and readjust the all digital 4K camera.
What's high score mean? Did I break it?
No. So this is what you basically did is you're a wash.
Okay.
Because you started at 152 and then you also had a disastrous holiday.
I'm back to my start.
And then you're back to 252. So it's like you're starting out again. Okay. So that's good though, right?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah. If you went to Vegas and you just got back your money, that's a fucking win so far. Okay. So far, right?
Broke even.
Curtis is going to be mad at our level of mediocrity.
I did drink a whole bunch of water before I got here.
Come on, man. Don't. We can't start already.
Yeah, no excuses.
What? No, man.
There's no excuses.
I mean, I've done 2 days.
So what were you last week, Eddie?
I was okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, let's go ahead and
all right. So all right, let me just start with you. So you originally were 232.
Yes.
Last week you were at 240.
Yes.
And today you are at 238.
Yes.
So
all right.
You are down.
Making progress.
Definitely. The world famous Mike Mackey was at 252 originally.
Yes.
Last week at 259. And he is now back at 252.
Right. Wow. Like it never happened.
Like
Boom.
Lost 7 pounds.
Just like they thought. Yeah. Like it never happened.
Yeah, man. And then myself, I originally at 172.
Yes.
Then I came in at 178.
Yo, we all had a bad holiday.
Then I'm back at the 172.
Okay, so Eddie too is a wash. So Eddie, it's like you're, it never happened, bro.
All right, man.
I don't know. I did lose 7 pounds. That's pretty remarkable.
I mean, but you gained 7 pounds too, so that's also remarkable.
That was remarkable.
It's all perspective, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
I look at the glass half full.
Yeah,
dude.
I'll just be the other side for you. Okay, and then like I said, we'll have Curtis King on the show later at the top of the hour. But man, let's get into some news.
What's happening out there, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Like I said, I'm a little tired, but Trump time is almost over, huh?
Yeah, he's still on the fighting part about it.
Yeah, he seems to be putting up a good fight towards the end, huh? He's trying to do some stuff. He's trying to make some stuff happen.
Man, it's just like a grown man having a tough time.
He's having a tough time.
Yeah,
yes.
I mean that's the best way I can put that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
It's not a smooth transition,
Anyways.
unfortunately. It should have been a smooth transition.
I mean, what do you think, though?
And the other party's ready to move in like yesterday.
Yeah. They said that he's quoted as saying, "I just want to find 11,780 votes."
Yes, I saw
That's it. Because he feels like with that, he'll be able to put up a good argument, apparently. Which I heard is extremely bad advice.
Right.
Because that's actually not. I don't know who the fuck he's listening to right now.
Well, himself. I think he just talks to himself.
I don't know, man. I mean, I think I was telling somebody the other day that I think him coming out in handcuffs is the best. If I was his publicist, that's what I'd be telling him to do. Like, make sure they bring you out of the White House in handcuffs, because his brand would explode. He'd be the biggest thing we've ever seen, because his people would be so enraged. It would bring them all out, right? And that's kind of what they want. Everybody wants to martyr him.
Yeah.
His the people who support him want to martyr him. So I think that's what it is. I think he's going to try to come out in handcuffs. I mean,
that kind of optic too, is like, it would be for history. It would be one of those images.
And that's all he really wants. He doesn't care how he gets it, right? Like, he doesn't care how he gets it. Like, he just wants the attention. And then the whole thing is, like, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Trump, I think the DA in New York City, in fact, let me search that.
Oh, well, that's the one you were saying that they have like a bunch of cases on him or waiting for him?
Yes.
He's a resident of Florida.
So apparently the New York DA has filed over 50 cases on Trump. And basically the way they're being set up is only one of these cases really needs to hit for this dude to go away to jail.
Yeah, but do they have an extradition policy from Florida to New York?
Yeah,
those kind of crimes.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he could probably hold out in Florida for a while.
Unless it's like high crimes, right? Like but if they're like petty crimes or even maybe white collar crimes.
These are like go away for life crimes. Apparently, what they're saying.
I mean,
and there's 50 of them, and the DA is like gloating about how airtight they feel they are. So, if that is true, then of course he doesn't want to leave the White House. He would like to extend that for as long as he can, right?
Which makes sense. Yeah.
Until he either has a plan or that is part of the plan,
Yeah.
But
can he pardon himself?
No.
I thought the Supreme Court just ruled that the president can pardon himself.
Can he?
I mean, legally.
No, he would have. That would have been the first one he did.
It's unprecedented. I mean, I don't think they've had a president who has done it, but I think legality, I think he's well within the law to do it.
Let me
Whether
see.
or not
we're gonna find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
You know, because he's going to be a private citizen.
Fuck
after.
the bullshit. Fuck
that-
the bullshit. Because Mike's talking a lot of shit right
that'll
now.
change
Let's
the
see.
game for every president.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. I mean, I'm just, for argument's sake.
What do you think? Is he wrong?
I
don't know the exact legal definition of whether or not a president can pardon himself. But I believe it's been.
Let's see.
I think it's possible.
Can the president pardon himself?
I would go with. I would say yes. At that kind of level power, why not? Are they blocking
Because
you, man?
laws?
Well, did you read that right there?
Yeah, but he's already broken.
If you go back, it said
But that doesn't make sense. He can't break a law to
during the
break
Watergate presidency.
no, President Trump cannot pardon himself. There you go. This was just printed earlier this month.
Oh,
He said he had the absolute right to pardon himself. However, he does not.
Well, right there it said Article 2, subsection.
there you go, subsection
Clause in the
clause.
Constitution provides that the president shall have power to grant reprieves and pardons for offenses against the United States, except in case of impeachment. So if it's not in case of impeachment, he has the legal definition to pardon himself.
Right. So this does nothing for him because he can't be charged until he's not president anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
But
So
that's
he's
what I'm
not going to
saying.
pick up a new
He's going to be
case.
a private citizen after he's a president.
Right. So he can't pardon
So,
himself.
so
There is no way he can pardon himself.
because he won't have that power no more.
Right. And the DA's not going to charge him until he's out. They've been vocal about it. Like they're waiting on him.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, it's kind of a clickbait title. It said no, he can't, and then it gives it the actual legal definition at the bottom that says.
well,
he
technically,
can.
it's correct. It says no, President Trump can't pardon himself, and that's true. He can't pardon himself in this case
Man.
because there is no. We'd have to make up a case for him to have, but he doesn't have a case, so there's no reason for him to pardon himself. And he can't get himself out of impeachment because that's the one clause that he can't do. So.
And they can't do that. They have to do that until the end of the term is when the pardons come in.
That's traditionally when they do them.
Oh, okay.
But no, that's not.
Like they can do them anytime.
Yeah, you can do them anytime.
Oh,
I think he did a few pardons during his term for sure. He did some that were really good too, like reverse some charges on people who were doing life that should not have been on drug charges and shit.
Oh, okay.
So he did some of that, but yeah, he's up to no good. Let's be
his
honest.
pardons are very interesting too, because he pardoned Roger Stone.
Yep.
Which I thought was an interesting one.
He owed that one.
I mean, yeah, I would say so.
I believe he. Yeah,
but
that's what I believe.
if you know like the history with Roger Stone with Nixon and everything.
Yep.
Like he was instrumental in Nixon's, his whole scandal with Watergate, and so like to pardon him, even though that he went to, I guess the charges they brought against him.
Wait, what are you saying?
Were because he lied
That
to
you're
Congress.
surprised that Trump did that?
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
What?
Because I didn't think.
Why?
Like,
Why would you be?
I don't know.
Still surprise you, Mike? Like still?
Well, I just that was a wild card. A lot of people thought also he was gonna pardon like Julian Assange and even Edward Snowden. Like prominent people like that. And it's just so far. I mean, it's just like time will tell, obviously, if he does. But like so far, that's the big one is Roger Stone, and I think General Flynn too.
Yeah, I'd say Flynn was.
That was a pretty big one, but
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if he was going to weigh in because he didn't necessarily have any political ties to Roger Stone. Roger Stone was just Trump. Yeah, he was just a supporter. He wasn't really.
Bro, no.
He wasn't working for him in an official capacity.
I know he doesn't work for anybody in an official capacity. That's what Roger Stone does.
Well,
like Stone is an operative.
Oh, interesting.
Like he's not like what his job is.
No, he's like a fixer, right? Like
that's basically, which is not a real job, Mike. But it's like acknowledged by the top 1% of the world. They know about Roger Stone. So what do you think he's done?
Oh, so he was almost like obligated to have to do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Stone has something on anybody. He won't work with you unless he has something on you.
Interesting.
Yeah. So he knew that, and Stone. Remember when he went away to jail? He was all happy.
Oh yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, this is gonna be easy," because he knew he was getting out.
That's interesting.
He basically went away from his wife for a little while. That's all he did.
Paul Manafort,
pretend like he's not gay, huh?
Paul Manafort too. I know, right? I saw those swinger pictures from like.
He's a freak.
He's a freak.
He's a freak, dude. Yeah.
You seen that tattoo on his back? He's got that. He's got a picture.
He's like what? This is how you know he's a piece of shit, right? Because he's like, he's obviously gay, and he probably shits on gay people. You know what I mean? Like he's a piece of shit. Like he's one of those dudes who's like he's it's just like a dirty dude. To be in that kind of game though, to be a fixer in politics, come on, man. That's a dirty game.
No, I agree.
Politics in general is a dirty game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a lot of things to answer for. That's why it was surprising when he actually confirmed that he was going to pardon him. You know, because like. To Trump to touch that now, he's going to be associated with it now forever. It's going to be part of his legacy.
But that's what I'm saying. That surprises you?
I mean, it does a little.
Because it doesn't seem like he cares about his legacy at all. Like, show me where he's protected his legacy.
I mean, he does have a family business that's international. It's like,
you know what? I know what you're doing.
You know what I mean?
Hey, you can stop playing devil's advocate. You're not even coming up with good I know you don't think what you're saying right now. You don't have to do that.
I mean, if you were to ask me really, I think that, of course, he's ruined his legacy, I guess, and maybe his brand in some respects. But then, on the other coin, though, like he's more popular now than he's ever been in his entire career.
Yeah, because his brand is what you're seeing. Like, not giving a fuck about any of that stuff, that is his brand.
That's the Trump brand.
So him going for Roger Stone, of course, dude, Roger Stone is going to have a TV show on Trump's TV station.
Oh, man.
I guarantee it.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see
They'll probably have a show together.
Yeah, I could see that. Sucks, doesn't it? Jesus.
Queer eye for the orange guy.
I mean, but hopefully he gets us the other 2,000 or the 2,000, man.
Who, Trump?
Yeah, man. I mean, or
good. Don't worry, Mike. Eddie doesn't read anything.
Okay.
So that's how he doesn't know.
So we're not getting it, man.
That's been over for
the 2,000?
quite some time.
No, I think that's in the water.
It drowned?
Yeah, Trump it's anything Trump can do is over now. Like there's nothing he can't do anything.
Oh, they've already canceled him out.
No, it's just as part of him going out that he's no longer. A whole new bill would have to be drafted, and he's not going to be there by the time that goes through.
Oh, I got
it. Doesn't matter.
Whether or not we get another round of stimulus checks.
I think we will.
I think
so. For sure.
Well, it's the cat's out of the bag now. They've given us 2 tastes of it, and there's no way the population is ever
I'm
gonna
getting itchy right now.
is ever gonna go back to. I mean, they might when bread's $400, but like.
Mike, let me ask you this, because I've seen this argument a few times. We'll call them like the woke people.
Okay.
Are saying like. You shouldn't even accept that check.
I could see that argument, to be honest with you.
Okay, so but why will you accept are you not going to accept yours?
Well, it's circumstantial, I guess, and situational. Whether or not somebody's in a position where they like that $600 is not really going to affect them. They can go buy a PS5 or something.
Oh.
Right? Versus like that $600 can really feed a family, it could be like, bills and
but don't you think it only works if everybody doesn't accept their check? You know what I mean?
So, I mean, there's some, but then also like it would be also like a precedent kind of thing because there was so much controversy with getting that 600. I mean, it was such like measly crumbs compared to the other.
But why are you accepting it or not accepting it?
So why? I mean, it's coming out of our tax money anyway. I would almost rather have the extra money on my tax return.
Cool.
Than,
you just want it.
Than have it up front.
Is that what you're saying, Mike?
But I'm saying
I don't know if you're saying anything. Like, are you going around? Just make a statement.
Well, what I'm saying
why are you accepting the money?
why am I accepting? I mean, because
Yeah.
of course.
Because there's no wrong answer, right? There's no wrong answer.
Well, bills and
Right.
repairs.
Because you're like, I'll take whatever, right? Whatever they give me, I'll take it.
Sure, if they're going to give it to me. I mean,
right.
But like I said, there's the precedent.
And you believe like you've paid into the government enough, and that in cases like this, you getting money from the government isn't a bad thing in your mind.
No, but I mean, there's like I said, it's kind of, I feel two ways about it, because sure, on
but
that
not
point,
enough to not take it.
not enough to not take it.
Yeah,
Because
that's
obviously,
I think that's their general. I think
some
that's
of those things.
I think
Trump, no pun intended.
Well,
yeah,
The real issue, like real issues, like.
I think there's one way. I
stuff.
think one way. This is why. I honestly, I feel like you think I was leading you somewhere. I was not. I literally, I just really wanted to know, because I actually don't have strong feelings on either thing at all.
Mm-hmm.
One, because I know that that's not how the government works. Trump isn't giving us any money. This is the government's giving us money.
And it's,
like it doesn't matter. And accepting it from Trump or Biden is the same thing. If you are talking about like the essence of that argument, right? Because what you're saying is the government, you shouldn't take it because the government isn't doing right by us by giving us $600. That's what the general argument is, right? What doing right is defined differently by everybody. Mm-hmm. But that's generally what it is. They're not treating us right. So, dude, it's basically the Tea Party, right? It's throw the tea back in the water, fuck this shit, So, I think that if we're in a place where, like, they're going to give us money, first understand that it is your money. That's your money. It's your money. Don't think it's not your money. That's ridiculous. Mm-hmm. If you've had a job, if you've paid taxes, if you've ever paid taxes, period, it's your money. Don't bullshit yourself. And so if you're getting it in this time where the government is obviously fucking up, I think that's both sides agree on that, right? Both sides agree the government's not handling this thing as well as they should. The reasons are different on both sides, but we both agree this shit is not getting handled correctly. So if they give us some money and we had to fucking juice them just to get $600, I understand the anger, but you better take that fucking check and turn that shit into something. That's the only way you should be looking at this. Don't start playing politics games. Mm-hmm. Fuck that. That's what they're doing. That's why we're in this situation, because it's a bunch of nonsense.
But you really can't do that with $600. I mean, I guess you can.
Yes, the fuck you can.
What if you have, car repairs and rent and other things that, like I said, take precedent over those kind of things?
What do you mean? No. You're thinking that like that would take precedent. I'm saying that is it. That is what you use it for. Use it for whatever. That's $600 that didn't have to come out of your pocket. Mm-hmm. That could get you even an inch closer to being better. Take it. It sucks that they didn't give you fucking $2,000. Yes, but don't be like, no, I'm not going to take that. I'm going to punish myself for their misdoings. That's ridiculous. It makes no logical sense. Yeah. That's strictly emotional thinking. Mm-hmm. And that's not where we need to be. If we're going to try to get this shit back together, the last thing we need to do is keep being emotional. We're just coming off of this fool who is all emotion. Mm-hmm. That's all he works on. Fuck. We see where that gets us. We need to be more logical about shit. It's logic. Mm-hmm. This shit is ours. All of this is supposed to be ours.
Well, if somebody out there doesn't want theirs, I am definitely available to receive it.
There you go.
No, like right with nothing, I won't even get upset
that's
at all.
That's what I'm talking about.
No questions asked. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even have to see each other.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to Bruce Banner in the chat room. Guys, if you're tuned in, jump in the chat room, man. Let's talk.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on these things. By the way, we're complete idiots. So don't listen to anything that we have to say. But we're just shooting basketballs right now. That's all we're doing.
Straight facts.
But yeah, man, he's on his way out. And don't worry, he can't pardon himself. So he's going to have to do, I think he's got to do like some rope-a-dope. As soon as he comes out, he's going to have to rope-a-dope the world because everything's going to be coming at him. And
I'm interested to see where he moves.
Yeah, I have money on him going out of the country.
Yeah, I would go that route.
He has to go somewhere where there's no extradition.
I'd say wherever there's a lot of blondes and
I can see him going to Russia.
and less black people.
Would be his.
That's where he's going.
Yeah.
You know that. He's definitely not going to Africa. I'll tell you that.
No,
That's for sure.
I don't think fly over.
I don't think Mexico needs to make any room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's not enough.
Yeah, he's not setting shit up like in Cancun or nothing.
Yeah, there's not enough blonde ones there.
Yep.
Well, maybe Cancun. I mean, I think that's a
Not a chance. Not a chance, my friend.
No, it wouldn't work out for him.
But if you're blonde, if you come from a blonde country, Trump's on his way.
He will
I think it's only fair. I'd have to say, I think it's only fair that you guys take him for a little bit.
Yeah.
We had him for a little bit. Now you guys take him.
How do you think he's gonna behave? You know how when they do the transfer and they're both supposedly there, or they're both presidents?
That's not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Not for COVID and stuff.
I'd say I would bet. No, I'm saying he's not. He wouldn't even agree to do that. He's not going to, bro.
COVID saved him,
he is not going to agree to leave voluntarily. It doesn't. Just think about it, guys. It doesn't serve him at all to do that.
17
at
days.
all. He's already going in this one direction. The majority of his money is coming from this certain energy, right? Yeah. So he's got to double down right now. And again, if I was his PR guy, which I would love to fucking be his PR guy. Yeah, you got to do that. I'd be like, yo, bro, you need handcuffs or nothing, bro. Come out in handcuffs. Fucking get cornrows if you have to. You know what I mean? Awesome. Come out with a bunch of Mexicans and lowriders. Like, do whatever you got to do, but come out of there in handcuffs. And we need your people to be so mad that they'll buy anything we sell them. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Because that's all it is. That's all it is to them.
You know, it's martyrdom at this
Yes,
point.
sir.
But, it'd be interesting because I've heard that philosophy, and I've seen the influx of it, of how there's a speculation or even a hypothesis that to avoid that outcome for Trump's already made a deal with Biden's,
Biden's people.
Cabinet,
and what do you think it is?
And so that
a pardon?
He'll get a pardon.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I'll tell you this.
Oh, wow.
This is why I'm only saying that's not going to happen because this is why I think it's not going to happen, because I think that immediately turns Biden into the enemy. And he hasn't won. That's the thing. I think people, from what I hear, especially with the younger crowd, like Biden hasn't won over anybody.
Yeah.
Like people aren't like super psyched. They're just waiting for him to fuck up one time. And they're like, you're exactly the because he thinks
they wanted someone else.
If this dude comes in and thinks he's going to go back to the days of like Clinton, Bush, all that like normalcy, people don't even want that anymore. People want other things, and that's going to be interesting to see. And I think, because this is what I would do if I was Biden's PR person, right? I'm fucking telling him, look, as soon as you get in, cut them $2,000 checks right off the bat. Boom, $2,000 for everybody. You're already off to a good start, like already. Half of Trump supporters will be like, I guess he's not that bad. Boom. Yeah. You're already putting water on the fire. That's what you need to do that right away. Yes, because Bernie wants it too. Bernie's already speaking out about it. So that's going to be a big deal. Biden's already coming in having to go against Trump's people and now Bernie's people too. Yeah. Already, right from the jump. So he's got to do something. If I'm his PR person, I'm like, dude, simple fix, man. Cut the check. And so that's what I'm putting my money on. I think he's going to send it. So that's my hope.
All right, man.
Trump in handcuffs, $2,000 for everybody. Let's go.
It's like a good night in Vegas.
Let's go.
Man.
I feel bad for none of these politicians. Yeah. Not one.
I feel bad for California.
But that's the game they play.
None of them.
That's the game they like to play.
They can all eat a... You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, it's just...
Unless the CIA is listening, and in that case, I'm just joking. Just joking.
Chris Jericho says he loves life thanks to all my friends. I think he was talking to us.
Who?
Chris Jericho. The wrestler, man. The wrestler.
Thanks, Y2J.
What are you talking about?
That's on Twitter, man.
Oh.
You're showing me Twitter here. And,
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, man. I thought you lost your mind again.
No, man, right there.
I was like,
Chris.
holy shit. He's gone off the deep end.
Yeah, well, that too.
All right, let's see what else is trending here. We got Curtis King coming up in a couple minutes.
90 days.
Oh, my God. All right.
Whoa.
I got to give a Chris Sees the Internet endorsement, dude.
Two.
Cobra Kai
Oh, yeah.
is the shit, dude.
Oh,
I don't,
were you
bro.
watching
This
more
is
of it?
I'm just gonna say this, dog. Like, I feel like if you're like a Cobra Kai hater, I probably don't like you that much. I'm just gonna say, like, it's become a good litmus test for me to decide whether or not I like you. Because if you don't get it, there's something wrong with you.
It's dope.
Like, it's literally a show, right? First of all, the premise is ridiculous. It's supposed to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's the point of the show. It's constantly making fun of itself.
Of course.
But at the same time, it does some really smart shit by, like, addressing real world things. Like, they address race on almost every episode.
Right.
Right? The main kid is a Mexican kid.
Yes.
So, yeah. So because it takes place in Reseda.
Yeah.
Where fucking Mexicans and Asians live there. So there's a bunch of Mexicans and Asians cast in the show. It keeps it real to that thing, right? And then I love how they always do this real cool thing is when it gets oh, that's right. That's right. That's what I found. Thanks, Bruce Banner. He just said that.
All right, Bruce.
That's right. So last night we find out when we were on our way to the radio station that the owner of the station, Carmelita, her son is that kid.
That main character.
That's in Cobra Kai.
Bro.
Damn, I should have fucking told her how much I love that show. I didn't even think about it, but I fucking love the show. I think it's genius.
We'll tell.
Man, it's just so good because that's the thing. Like, I think when people watch it and go like, it's dumb. Like, dude, you're missing. Like,
no way.
That you're missing the point. Like, and it's complex. Like, first of all, I definitely understand if you haven't seen it, then I get like if you haven't seen the original Karate Kids, then I get if you don't necessarily understand. You have to watch the original Karate Kids. I'd say you have to watch all three.
Mm-hmm.
So there's 4, but no true fan counts the 4th.
The one with Hilary Swank.
Hilary Swank is not their Karate Kid. It's not canon. It doesn't follow the storyline. But what they're doing now, man? I don't know. It was just a marketing ploy. I mean, the same thing with Jaden Smith. It's not part of like this universe.
Oh yeah.
But the Kung Fu Kid.
But the cool thing about this is that they're unraveling the universe. So you're finding out about like how these people were when they were little kids. Like, do you remember the Cobra Kai sensei?
Yeah.
The big...
Oh, they touch on why he's, like, such a hard ass.
Dude, they explain it, and you have empathy for the situation. You're like, oh, shit. Like,
yeah, I love how they turn.
He had a fucked up, like, youth, and, like, he went away to the military. He saw a lot of killing. Like, all this shit.
Right.
That's super serious, packaged in this, like, real, like... very digestible show because it's funny because you could smoke and watch it and laugh, and if you know the movies, they're constantly nodding to the movies. Like in the second Karate Kid, the original, he goes to Japan, I think. Yeah, Japan, right, with Mr. Miyagi.
Okinawa.
So they're touching on that in this season. All those characters come back too, like the original people who play them.
Yeah, isn't that
they've
cool?
got them, and and then they unravel their stories, like why any of that stuff even happened.
Have they brought back Elizabeth Shue yet?
Yes, she's there now. Yeah, she's there now. In fact, her and Johnny, I don't want to spoil it, but her and Johnny have a situation because I don't know if you guys know this. The entire show, this is what's super dope. The entire show is inspired by an internet meme. Did you guys know that?
Yeah. No,
right?
I didn't.
I'm sure I think me and Mike, we've talked about that before, right? But so for the audience who doesn't know,
and me,
and Eddie. So Eddie, it was an internet meme. So somebody wrote like a joke. It was like a joke, like basically explaining how Daniel, if you think about it, right? He moved from the East Coast to Reseda, right? And here's Curtis, by the way. Let's get him in here.
Let's get him in.
Let's get his views on.
Hold on, Curtis. Let me fix this here. Bow. Okay.
Whoa.
So, have you seen Cobra Kai, Curtis?
Nah, I've been hearing a lot about it, but I haven't seen it.
Have you watched? Are you a Karate Kid watcher? Have you seen them?
Absolutely, 1,000,000 times.
Okay, so you would love this, by the way. So remember the second one? He goes to Japan. He learns all this shit. So all those characters get unraveled on the TV show, right? And then anytime the show is about to do like something like tongue in cheek, like do you remember like in the original movie there would be moments like romantic moments where the two lovers would look at each other and the music would play? Well, on the show when that happens, what happens is what would actually happen, and like the girl would be like, "Why are you staring at me? Like that's weird," or like, or like, do you remember
that third or the fourth wall?
Well, almost. It's almost like do you remember how in the first one? This one I always was like crazy about, and this ties into the meme. So let me get back to the meme. So Daniel's son, he moves to Reseda. He goes to that party, that beach party, right? Well, Johnny's already at that school. Johnny's been at that school. He's a senior. Remember, he's talking with his friends on the bikes. Like, this is going to be our year. Yeah. He's happy. Dude, he's going through a breakup with this girl. That's his girlfriend.
Elizabeth Shue
is his girlfriend. This is this high school that he's been at. This kid comes and steals Johnny's... Yeah, remember the argument. He picks up Johnny's radio. This is a stranger. He doesn't even know who he is. He has no idea who he is, right? He's a stranger. This dude's like trying to talk to his girl that he's in the middle of a breakup. I know you guys as guys right now, your blood is boiling because you could imagine being in that situation. Like, yo, dog, like I'm breaking up with my girl.
And you're trying to pick up on her.
Yeah. And then this dude runs away from these guys at one point and gets them beat up by a karate expert.
His hands are registered lethal weapons.
Right. So the meme was that Johnny was actually the guy who was victimized, right? And then he gets beat up. And so the way Cobra Kai starts is what happened to Johnny after he didn't become all the things that he wanted to be. Well, he's kind of washed up. He's an alcoholic. Nothing went right for him after that. And that's the premise of the story, and it starts there, and it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
All 3 seasons have been amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
Anyways, welcome, Curtis.
Yes. How are you feeling, man?
What's good with you, man? How you doing? How y'all doing?
I'm good, man.
Good.
So we weighed in already. So we got some good news. Eddie and Mike, they're at a wash now, so they're back to the weight. Because remember, last week went horribly wrong for all of us. We gained almost a combined 10, 11, 12 pounds.
I gained 9 pounds.
You gained 9?
I gained 7 pounds.
You gained 9? Yeah, I gained 8,
I
right?
gained 7 pounds, and I lost 7 pounds.
Yeah, okay, so Eddie and Mike are back at their original weights, and then I, who gained the most, am back down to 238.
Yeah.
So we're all going back down slowly again.
Yes. After a week.
So we just wanted to prove to you that we're in this. We're in this. It went horribly bad.
Yes.
But we're in this.
You got to prove it to me for. I got to clock in like everybody else.
I mean, you're our inspiration, man.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Man, yeah. So it's on me now to get weighed, or
yeah.
Yes.
How did your week go, though? I mean, share with us what's going on. What are the challenges? What's happening?
It started off rough.
Me too, man.
Let me turn this down a little bit so I can hear both of you guys. Audio. Let me see. Nas got his TV really well. So Monday, I was ready. You know, I was motivated. I went and I worked out. I had a crazy workout. I still took it a bit easy. I changed my diet really, really drastically, and that has some negative effects. that night I ended up like literally throwing up everything I had. That
Oh,
entire
man.
day.
Oh wow.
I know.
And so the next day I was like laid out on the couch. So in a
Wow.
in a sick way, I guess I cheated because I got rid of anything that was in my stomach. But it's not
Tight.
easy.
That's the
It's
winning
not the
attitude,
fun.
though. That's what we want. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what it
Turned it
So-
around.
Yeah, but I mean, the biggest thing I wanted to accomplish this week was, even if I couldn't get in a workout every single day, first thing was to, let me see if I flip this around. First thing was to move this in the living room.
Oh, nice.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes.
Right, that was the first big thing. Is if I could move that in the living room on the days that it's not my work day and I'm with Nas, I'm able to still kind of at least get some walking in while I'm watching TV. But the biggest thing I changed this week was my portion size, and so that was something I was like really aggressive about, making sure my portion size were whatever the label says on the back, sticking to exactly that serving size.
Oh, that's been hard for me. I'm not looking at the label, but I know when I get food, and then I'm like, I'm full, but I want more, and I'll just go and eat more. Now, the hard part has been where I'm like, just fighting there, where I'm like, I can't even, I shouldn't even get up and go get more, even though I want more.
Are you losing? Are you losing that battle?
No, well, and like Curtis said, like the first couple of days was hard. I mean, it took like 2-3 days before I even threw my cookies away. I mean, I didn't even want to throw those away. I was like,
was it painful?
Yeah, I was like, I could, and I went home that night, to be honest, and I had a cookie because I was like, they're gonna be gone tomorrow, and I couldn't do it tomorrow until the next day, and then, but that portion it's tough, man.
Yeah, I hear
Well,
that.
you know what? And I would even argue, don't even throw away. I know.
Don't tell me that now, man. I already threw my cookies away.
Yeah, I'll say this: like, buy the smaller pack first, like the little personal pack of like whatever your favorite cookies are,
Yeah.
and only give it to yourself when you've done something good for your body.
Oh, there you go, Eddie.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right.
My friend.
So, like for me, I shared this last week. Hold on, let me give him. Speaking of cookies, Nas is going crazy because he wants the Oreo. So let me go ahead and provide that since he's my boss.
Word.
Man, I mean, I wish it was kind of really so digital they could give me a cookie too. Can I get one?
You and I both. But I told y'all this week, or last week, my thing, like, I have everything set up to where before I go to sleep every night, I got like this cocktail of vitamins and a bunch of things that your body needs, like vitamin D. You obviously need that to absorb all the stuff that you're getting. I have sea moss, which is good for your immune system. It's good for getting rid of mucus out of your body. Multivitamins, Echinacea.
What's Echinacea for? I've always heard that. What is that for?
That's also to build up your immunity, your body's immune system. So especially during times like now, if I feel like a sniffle or any kind of cold coming on, the first thing I'm taking is Echinacea. And it kind of lets me know if it's something more serious than just a common cold.
I like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's one. And I'm not, probiotic is another one that I take for.
I was looking at that stuff.
That's good. You gotta have your probiotics. I believe in that for sure.
Gotta have that for your belly. And two other things. These are gummies. These are the elderberries, which are also great for your immune system.
Yeah,
most important of all this, though, is the turmeric for.
Yes, I'm on that too.
Oh,
yeah.
I need to get that.
Yes, that's a big one, Eddie. You gotta fight that inflammation, bro. You have to. It's a killer for men. It's a killer.
So what I was showing y'all last week, this right here, I only drink this when I take vitamins. I don't have it with breakfast or nothing else. It's the most delicious plant-based. This is like my cookie, right? I'll only have that when I take vitamins. And if I know that I can't have it unless I take vitamins, well, then I'm going to take the vitamins, because now I'm like kind of rewiring my taste buds to do something good for me.
Yeah.
And not fighting with them, right? Because you're going to lose that fight if you fight with them. So incentivize your rewards. I feel like that helps. Also, a big one, Eddie, drink a full glass of water before you eat.
Yeah, I was reading that, and I haven't done it, but yes.
So that's my shit. I have to do that. Like even now, I knew we were going on at 8, and I already made like some vegan meatballs and pasta to make like a little meatball sandwich. But even now, I'm like, I'm gonna drink some water so I can cut my portion down.
That makes sense. Yeah, that
that's
makes
just
sense.
a good one.
Yeah.
I mean, just even for digestion,
I
it's
gotta
great.
do that.
Yeah, that's a good little tip, man.
All right, man. Are you ready to weigh in?
Yeah, I'm ready, man, because I'm ready to eat too.
Okay, let's get them. Let's get them going, guys.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Let's see what it says.
238.8. 33. Okay, so what was he?
Okay.
So he was at 242. Yeah, originally 245, and now he's at 238.
Dude, you dropped. Let's see, how much?
7 pounds.
7 pounds, dude.
7 pounds or 4 pounds?
No, you were at
42, right?
Yeah, 242.
No, he was. Yeah, he was at 2. He thought he was 245. It was 242 and 238. Yeah.
Yeah. If I was doing 7 pounds, I'm overdoing it. You gotta that point. You need to be concerned about me.
Yeah.
I'm over here starving, but no. I'm trying to keep at least 2 to 4. If I get 2 to 3 a week, that's a good week.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. Cool, man. Yes. We're
good,
back
man.
in this, guys.
Definitely motivated.
We're back in this. I feel good now. I feel like now we all got a forward motion.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get this. Next
Yeah,
week
let's
they're gonna see cheekbones a little bit. You know what I mean? We're bringing sexy back and back and back and back.
They might see an ab.
Whoa!
Ab.
Yeah, maybe we can put one together.
It's a little definition, just a little crease.
Thanks, dude. We'll see you next week. Yeah.
I appreciate
sounds
it.
good. Y'all take it easy.
All right, brother.
So much, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, those elderberries, though. I've heard great things about that and sea moss and stuff.
Sea moss happened.
Yeah, man.
That's good, man.
Pomegranate every day.
Everybody did good. Did good.
Mm-hmm.
What does pomegranate do?
The juice
It's
for
another I think it's another
antioxidant, right?
Yeah,
and it helps with
Kinda
like
cleans you out.
Yeah, for
Your urinary tract
for heart,
infections that you always get.
It'll be for like what is it, to prevent like heart attacks or any kind of heart clogs.
Oh, okay.
Oh, an anticoagulant?
Well, I guess so.
Okay.
And Eddie doesn't know. He just takes this shit,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
I can imagine so. Right? I guess like for heart.
It's like a shot a day. I take a shot
Take
a
an
day.
Advil. Take one Advil a day. It's supposed to thin your blood. So you know.
Oh, I usually smoke for that.
Do you?
That thins my blood because I feel pretty high.
What do you, Mike? Are you like running and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, really? How's that been?
Pretty good.
How's your legs feel?
a little sore, but I'm dealing with it.
Yeah, I started ab stuff, and my shit's hurt right now. Yeah, I just know I'm at a place where I know the pain's coming with it. So fuck it, right?
I'm thinking about pumping some iron.
Really?
That might be the next.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that lifting heavy is something that I like doing, and I know it works.
Yeah.
But I just don't know if I want to do that to my body again.
Yeah,
man.
I hear you.
I really broke my body down back in the day when I was lifting a lot, and man, that's probably why my back and neck is all fucked up now.
Oh, interesting.
You know,
I was thinking about getting one of those kettlebells too. Those kettlebells are pretty sweet.
Me up,
I feel like you'll get high and drop that shit on something.
That's gonna be scary.
Your wife is gonna be pissed. Shout out to the West Coast Avengers, by the way, in
what up,
the
man?
chat room. Victim 13, the Dizzle. Oh shit! Shout out Dizzle, who correctly said it. Creasy, right? That's that guy.
That's the guy from Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
Oh.
That's who else is it? 7 October is Bruce Banner. Yeah, man. Shout out to Gene Flow, by the way. Had a great night last night.
Yeah. He's still on the cloud.
Man, guys, I am telling you, like I was super tired. This look really forward for this show. This is the funnest thing I do. I think.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Out of everything that I do, this is like the funnest thing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, yesterday was fun too.
Yeah, yesterday was a blast.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a blast. But I'm saying like consistently,
Right,
this is one of the funnest things I do. It's just it's a good time.
Yeah.
Hanging with the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, how are you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great, man. I'm loving this weight loss challenge, man. Like, it's really motivated me and invigorated me. I've been feeling really good. And, you know, a little sore, but it comes with the territory. And, you know, like, one thing that Curtis was saying about portion size, like, I definitely been counting calories and being conscientious of, like, where I get those calories and how much calories. And
Yeah.
maybe, you know, I'm really going to try to drink a glass of water before I eat tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm looking forward to something really good tonight, but it's healthy. You know, really cutting out, like, you know, fast food and all that stuff. Like, I haven't had fast food in weeks. Like,
I had fast food last night.
oh, no.
I fought that one.
No, it was good.
Yeah, I fought it. I mean, I had that coffee, but that was it.
Yeah,
I've cut out coffee,
but I
too.
did fast. So
Oh, okay.
I think that's going to be my bag. I'm going to do intermittent fasting.
Mhm.
I've done it before and I really like it. I always have a lot of energy when I do that.
Okay. So
So-
starvation is not off the table?
Starvation is not off the table.
Okay. Well, dysentery
but
is
I'm just
not
going to
either.
do intermittent fasting for now and
Curtis
see
lost
how
4
that
pounds.
goes.
I'm gonna eat and throw up, eat and throw up. And
Right.
then I'll let you- my
That's
wa-
That's nothing to kid about, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
yeah, for
No,
sure.
No eating
Yeah.
disorders.
Yes. No. My wife told me that I was telling her my shirt looked tight the other day. I was like, man, this shirt kind of feels tight. She's like, but you're not. She's like, you're not fat. She's like, that's just like your skin that's hanging is like your old fat you're hanging with.
That's gross. That's even like
Yeah.
grosser, right?
I know, man. So I was like, God damn.
But I mean, is that true though?
No.
You were never like so fat where you had you had a little bit extra skin or something. I don't think.
No, it's just all wobbly on. I mean, I'm.
You're a wobbly dude.
Bro, I'm just like, there's no kind of muscle
Definition, right.
So it's just like it's there. It's just
You've
kind
never
of.
been so fat where you waddle instead of walk?
Okay, so you know what? We're here to motivate each other, right?
Yeah.
I got one right now, Mike.
Are you gonna show fat pictures of it?
Next week, I can do it. Don't think I won't break them out.
We're still all under
oh, I
Jessica
do
Simpson,
have-
aren't we?
Yes, she was 245.
Who?
Jessica Simpson?
Was 240, man. Come
Not
on, don't give her
245?
that extra 5
What?
pounds. She works hard.
It was 45.
I don't think she's that anymore, though. I think she's like super hot. Not that she wasn't hot then, neither. By the way, I've said too much. Let's go. So I think we are going to do a push-up challenge again next week.
I'll do the sit-up.
Next week?
Yeah, next week.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is why, Mike. Because if it's coming up, you're gonna start doing push-ups during the week. You're gonna force yourself because you just don't want to.
I've been doing them, so my pecs are kind of sore. So I'm like, oh.
Yeah, so then you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Soreness only lasts for more than a week.
Yeah.
If it lasts more than that, there's something wrong with it.
So go ahead and take a break, man.
Yeah. So, shout out to B HUD.
Mm-hmm.
B-Hud, what up?
What's up, man?
B-Hud.
Do you know B HUD?
I don't know,
I
man.
do now.
Oh, okay.
Top of the chat.
Yeah,
It's
he's
nice to meet you.
yeah. Okay. So
What about joining a fight club?
like the UFC?
No, like
A
maybe
real fight club?
yeah,
Like-
maybe we should start a fight club, like just us.
Does that involve like touching each other?
You guys don't look like you're into that.
I mean,
Come
I have,
on,
like, I have
guys.
prosthetic lenses and stuff, so I can't take impact to the eyes. But
What if we
I
do
could-
no head punches?
I just do
Um,
head butts. Does that count as a head punch?
Hey, B HUD says, "What up? I know Mike. It's Brett.
Oh, what's up, Brett? How's it going, man?
Hey, see, you do know people.
I
man.
do.
Describe
man.
Brett to us so
Yeah,
that we
man.
know."
Oh, he's
and it's not a lie.
Oh yeah, because I don't
That's not
believe it.
lying. He's a famous producer and engineer. He's a
He's famous.
World
Yeah.
famous.
I'm gonna look him up right now.
Yeah.
He better come
What's
up.
the band?
Are you
dude?
talking too much?
No, I mean he was in a pretty big group, Third Kind Mind, right?
In sync?
Backstreet
You
Boys.
said pretty big.
accomplished producer and engineer. He's super
Okay.
dope, man. Like
Gotcha.
definitely very
Just a cool guy.
Oh, he's super cool, man. He's just famous. He
Yeah.
lots of famous. He's kind of famous from the Blythe, right? Blythe, California.
Oh my!
A little group.
Where
It's
is
like
that?
saying,
Where's that at, man?
Yeah, I know the Blythe World Champion as well. He's,
But old school, but
From
you
the
know.
WWE.
but shout out to Brett.
Yeah,
That's
he's cool, man.
dope. He's
Yeah.
accomplished.
Famine
I
lad.
like the way that's saying.
Yeah.
He could be famous though.
Yeah.
You're famous to people.
Yes.
Some people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, man, why not?
Mike, hey, Eddie, am I right or wrong? Mike's in a weird mood tonight.
Yeah,
Huh?
man.
I'm just, it's working out, man. It's been
I mean, it's shocked. I mean, that's how I felt a couple days ago.
shocked.
Well, I mean, yeah. I was like, God, like this food change is really like true. I got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
that's tough.
that's like it hits me. Where
What is
like,
the thing you got to cut out, Eddie? Is carbs?
I think
Salt?
it's the,
sugar.
it's the overeating, dude.
Well,
I'm doing that a lot.
But I mean, I think it also right. It's the reason we overeat is because we eat bad,
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
right?
Yeah,
If you were eating like what you needed to eat, you wouldn't probably overeat.
Well, you don't. I mean, okay, so I'm
Overeating is your body not getting enough of what it thinks it needs.
So I do a lot of trail mix, and I'm like that. Just eat too much.
You know what? The only
But it's
reason
not
trail
that
mix
good.
is bad
nuts have a lot of fat.
yeah, the nuts have a lot of fat. So if you just change the type of nut, I don't know what it is, what you'd have to look up, but you know,
I miss my chocolate almonds, man.
yeah, chocolate almonds gotta go.
really
Chocolate almonds gotta go, bro.
Yeah, and
Because
they
you
were
could
dark
kill a
chocolate.
lot of them, right? In one
Yeah.
sitting.
Oh, hell yeah. Right when I'm like, okay, just one more. It's three more that come.
Yeah.
fall in my
Okay.
hand.
So Eddie, look, man, we're a team here,
but they're
right?
gone. They're gone.
Eddie.
they're gone.
We're a team here, right?
Yes, man.
Okay.
I'm
So
getting the shakes.
let's
right now.
talk about this
Mhm.
because you got to realize it isn't that you're overeating.
Yeah, I know,
You
man.
just
Because
eat
I've done
shitty
this
food.
before. Yeah, I've done it before. Where
It's bad diet.
I've changed,
Right.
and I did lose weight and all that.
And then
stuff.
it just comes back.
Interesting.
Yeah, it came back because I just ate
Yeah.
more.
So I think you just got to concentrate on just what you eat. Like it's not necessarily like you can't eat anything. Like you could probably eat everything. It's just how you eat it and when you eat it, you know? I think that's basically it. What about you, Mike?
Man, I discovered like these Luna bars, right?
What is that?
They're like
Sounds
a
good.
non-dairy treat, right? But I've had a couple of them, so I know I'm not allergic to them, right? So
Yeah.
I picked some up, and they're only like 130 calories, I guess, right? For the
Nice.
serving. But man, they're delicious. It's like a
Like you want more than
like
one.
a candy bar. It's so good.
How many do you have in the city?
Just one.
Oh.
I've been really disciplined. But like it's just so.
So when
good
does it
that-
go off the rails for you, Mike? Like when?
Oh, if I wasn't doing this challenge or wasn't committed to it, I'd probably get like 3 or 4.
Oh, I got you,
Depending
I got
if
you.
like I had a whole
But it's
box of them.
sweets? Is that what it is mostly?
No, I think it's just inactivity more so.
Oh,
you
see,
know,
yeah. So
like,
for you got to just get more active, right?
Yeah.
Where Eddie, you're pretty active. That's the
Yes.
thing. So you're pretty active. So it's obviously not that. It's and you know what I mean. I think we all got different things, and we all got to remind each other like what we got to do. Oh man, the latest odds are in the chat room.
3
By the
to
way,
1.
What happened?
We got Vegas odds.
damn, Mackie went up on Mackie and Curtis moved up. I dropped down.
I'm all the way down there now.
I'm 5-1.
I'm 15-1.
How much? Curtis had
Eddie, god damn,
he
Eddie.
lost 4 pounds, right?
Eddie, this should make you angry, bro. Like, why do these motherfuckers think I can't? Why am I the guy they think can't lose the weight? Fuck that, Eddie. You need to just get ripped on these motherfuckers and let them know
that's what's gonna
what
happen.
time it is.
Well, it's 8:21.
I'm not going to be happy until you come in and just sit there in a fucking full G-string
Oh, but
just because you're like,
No.
yeah, I'm with it.
I might have to shave my butt at that.
When we
day.
have to have a budget for baby oil.
Oh.
That's
Okay. You know what?
I saw some at
I
the
will
dollar
put it
store.
in the budget. If you guys can show me an ab, fucking baby oil that motherfucker right up, boy. No problem. Let me
Man,
know.
that's
It's
crazy.
gonna be like the Mr. Olympia contest.
I know, bro.
Yeah,
I already feel it.
I hope they understand that. Like we're all gonna get tans and everything. And
Yeah. Curtis
I'm
is
already
probably going to
looking
become
all
like a
of
movie
my-
star or something, I bet. He's going to
Yeah.
like be the next action hero.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Be like, I got it.
I feel like
But I'm gonna do good, man. I
I
definitely-
believe in you.
Yeah,
I think you're going to do amazing.
Yeah, I'm definitely
I do
doing
too.
a lot more than I've done to do I guess if I can put it like a project, more like researching, more reading about it, more like.
Oh,
trying
you're
to
looking for alternatives.
No, yeah, trying to figure out like what is a good what is a good like meal to
Like
have.
substitutions
Yeah, like
for
what
what
are
the meals
different
you're having?
meals, what are different shakes, what are
Oh.
different like
Yeah, that's a good idea.
detox teas I can take or
Mike, they
just kind
said
of cleanse.
they're claiming that you're going to get on the juice, bro. HGH
Oh, they
regimen.
think I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start taking steroids.
Hey, bro, wait. First of all, that's not off the thing.
Can I get
right?
some?
Right? It was just we have,
We don't have any rules
We have
to
no
this
rules,
shit.
right?
Yeah, this
Okay.
is fucking Mad max.
Well, I mean, Curtis, he had dysentery, right? So
Yeah, he's giving himself diarrhea all day, bro.
Oh man,
you know?
is that what that does?
Hey, dude, but he's a warrior.
Oh,
That's what
we
he
said
at all costs.
Eating disorders, we can't do that.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You can't make yourself throw up because that's just not nice.
What
But
if I drink a glass of like whole milk every time I eat?
if I can get, hold on, let me say this right now. If I can get an HDH sponsor,
HDH,
bring it on.
HDH?
Oh yeah, that's the
All day.
I'd be willing to
I'll do that. I'll shoot that in my booty cheek all day.
Like an
Give it to me.
injection?
Bring
It's
it to
like
me.
an injection.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hormones.
Bro, I want to.
Yeah.
I'm down to live forever. Let's do this. Let's go. I want to start getting the injections already. Let's
Can we go?
go.
Can we go across the border and get something like that?
HEH, yeah, hell yeah. I mean, if you're down for that, let's go.
Oh wow. I'm trying to remember if I ever did.
And if the CIA is listening, we would not really do that. That's
no way.
totally stupid.
I mean, this is part of
that you think that this is a real show. It's not a real show. We're not even real people.
And we're in
Paid
France
actors.
right now. This is our France location.
Exactly. But yeah, if you're down, I'm down. I wanted to get Alex on HGH.
Yeah.
I thought 2Mex could get on HGH. I've seen people deal with diabetes with HGH and have great
success and
stuff. I know you guys think I'm crazy, but I've looked into it. I'm like, if I can do a cycle of HGH at some point in my life, I am definitely doing that.
We should get some VPN sponsors.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's get all that. All that. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if HGH sponsors will, if they want to take them live on the air too. We'll watch us mutate into a...
Man, Gene Flo says it's the chocolate almonds that are keeping you a long shot, Eddie. Oh, man. Kill C. Ray has gained most since the start, which explains the fall in the odds. I get it. I get it. I wasn't arguing mine. I was like, I know. The champion cannot get knocked down twice in a round and expect to keep the crown, But I'm coming back.
Yeah,
I am coming back, boy.
Let's do this, man.
He needs to value himself to change a diet in a militant way, says Tumex. 2Mex? Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not actually serious that 2Mex is going to change his diet. He's already... Yeah. I respect the fact that he has said that he will absolutely not do that.
Yes.
That's what I like. I mean, just say what the fuck you mean.
He turned me on to Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, well, that's not a good thing.
Yeah, those are so delicious.
The Jersey Mike's, the chicken wings, the pizza, the McDonald's. Never mind.
I went on a binge with those Jersey Mike's, boy.
Oh, you did?
I must have. They're expensive too,
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not like it's not like Subway.
It's not.
But it's not real bread, is it?
It's real bread.
No,
it's
Subway's just not real bread.
I think they have like. I can only eat the French bread or whatever, the white bread, right? But I know they have those other ones, right? Like the Parmesan loaf or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the Jersey Mike's ones are dang. Like, those are so good.
Yeah. Well, stop talking like that.
Do you watch them?
You're talking like a fatty right now. Stop. We're not fatties anymore,
and I'm
Mike.
asking him, like, do you watch it while they make it?
No,
he's all salivating.
No, I hate that, to be honest with you. I can't stand watching them make it because, like...
Makes you nervous?
Because it makes you horny?
No, because, like, I don't get cheese on my sandwich, and I don't get, like, salad dressing.
Whoa. You don't get dressing on your shit?
No, because I'm allergic, right? So it's always this awkward, like...
Toss.
They start, like, already grabbing the most popular cheese, and they'll, like, be, like...
They're like, of course you want this,
and they'll
right?
have to, like,
and you have to just keep telling them
no, and this is
that's
awkward.
hysterical.
Like, why am I working? And they just like start slapping shit together, and then it's.
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you have to go through that.
You should just come with a note and just say, make a sound.
Yeah. Just hand them a note from here on out.
Yeah,
because that's not fair, man. They shouldn't make you feel
and
like
an
that.
Envelope that has money right there, so you don't even have to talk to them. That would be dope.
So guys, there is new UFO news. Let's actually do what we like to do is just search UFO
news.
I mean, they're here, man, and they're human. Yeah, they're here.
Shush, Eddie, shush. Trump's, let's see.
The large blue UFO. I heard about that one not too long ago.
The FA, let's see here.
Oahu. Yeah, did you see this one?
No.
Yeah, check this out, dude.
5, 4,
oh my
3,
God.
2, 1, go!
Shush. Sorry,
we don't have ad blocker today.
Hold on,
start getting that ad blocker
here.
commercial.
How do I?
Maybe Golly Nutrition. They can.
Let me get this set up real quick.
Respond.
Yeah, man. So this was seen in Hawaii, I guess.
Oahu, yeah.
Oh, really? Well, how long ago? On the 31st?
31st, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, look at this, man.
That looks like somebody's. Is it like a client? Or?
It looks like a drone or something.
Yeah.
With like a glow in the dark thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you guys this. Let me just throw this out and
I can't believe that,
with
man.
no expectations. I just want your first thoughts on this, Mike, especially you. Why would UFOs have lights?
Because they can't see in the dark, man.
Why would they have lights?
Yeah, like why are there lights on their ship?
It wasn't necessarily like a light. It was just illuminated.
No, man, you're doing that thing again, Mike.
Break it
I
down
just
for
want
you.
the fucking answer to the question. I'm not talking about that one we just saw.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that
just
specifically.
UFOs in general. Why would they have
No,
lights?
they wouldn't have lights on them. Like in a traditional sense, I don't think so.
You don't. Yeah. See,
Like,
me
what's
neither.
the
I don't think.
point of
I don't
having
understand
lights
why
if,
would they
you
have.
know?
Why would they have lights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not like they're parking somewhere and like they need to.
You don't even need it. I mean, honestly, with the different spectrums and stuff you can view in, you can see it in infrared and not need a light and
Right.
like daytime outside.
Well, I'm saying it's not like the light is illuminating the entire. Like, what are they? I think it would be severely. It's like putting headlights on a fucking plane, right? There's no headlights on a plane.
They put headlights on.
No, there's lights under it, dude. It's
Well,
for
not
it to be
headlights,
seen.
but-
It's
okay.
not for. They don't need lights to be seen, like to see through the sky.
Oh, because it's like a radar
doesn't-
thing.
Well, I thought
Yeah.
they do for like high weather and stuff like that. Because I've seen videos where they have lights going through like snowstorms and thunderstorms and stuff like that. So they have like lights to be able to essentially observe. The pilots to observe what's in front of them. But I know this to be fact. I've seen lights on planes that are for that.
No, man.
But I'm pretty sure. Like I'm 99% sure that
Good
planes have.
God.
lights.
Hawaii is like a big military island too, or Oahu right there. So,
I look
Yeah,
up and then I was like, oh shit, started calling my husband. Then because I was like, cool, come look at this. See if you see what I see. Oh, they all said, yeah. Let me think.
No, I still can't, man.
What are you saying, Eddie? You're saying you don't think that's
I don't
anything?
think it's a UFO. I think they are in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, but it's a big military town, and
Yeah.
it just
People call 911.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Oh, okay, here's another one. Why would you call 911?
I mean, it looks
For a
very
UFO.
drone-ish to me. Like, just the choice of light,
Yeah.
too. You know what I mean? Like, that purple,
I
like...
think somebody's messing.
I think
with
Two
them.
Mex has some of those lights in his house. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, I might give it.
why would that... Like, why would you need... I don't know.
So did they try to
And I'm a believer, by the way.
Oh, so this is a 911 call that we're hearing, or we're reading the transcript of.
Yeah.
But why would you call the 911 for seeing this? Like, I would just maybe call my friends or other witnesses.
Because you think you're going to die,
But I'm not
man.
going to call 911.
But they've been attacked too, so they might.
What's
What if they're like-
911
Maybe it was
gonna
a
do?
spy. Maybe it was a
Shoot at the
spy.
aliens?
I'm just thinking,
They
like,
were, yeah.
what did they not think that one through? Like, what are they going to do? Patrol a car out, or get a car to drive out and corroborate
Or
the
a
eyewitness?
boat.
Oh yeah, I saw this blue light in the sky too. What's the cops going to do? Why wouldn't
Yeah.
you get your neighbors or your husband to film it? And it's like now it's like okay, and so it's not doctored video.
Uh-huh.
It's not like I'm trying to. Why would you call 911?
I don't know. Can we get this person on the phone, Eddie, and find out? Mike really wants to know.
I mean, my only explanation on that is
Mark,
I don't know if they have another number for the UFOs. Like you call 411 for information, 211 for help.
What Mike is
911
saying,
for
you're
police.
missing the point, though, Eddie. Is what Mike is saying is why would you call anyone for like that at all? Like, why would you? There's obviously not a UFO police, and even if the police came, what were they to do? Arrest the aliens?
Yeah.
Corroborate your eyewitness statement.
Yeah, get there and go. Oh yeah, look at that, and then and then what? Because that's all that would happen.
And you would have to wait for the car, just dispatch to get the car and make it, it's a few minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Nah.
That wasn't even the story I was looking for, though. Watch. Mitch
No, we need real-
McConnell.
What do you do, man?
UFO. Boom. Senators. There we go. Here it is.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let's see.
Out there, More U.S. senators received a classified briefing about UFOs at the Pentagon, or in current lingo, unidentified aerial phenomena. You may have heard that pilots and other military personnel have been reporting these kinds of sightings for years. A couple weeks ago, the Department of Defense even released footage shot by a Navy Super Hornet pilot. But you may not have known that back in 2007, Congress directed the Pentagon to set up a $22 million search for the truth. And Tom Foreman is with me more on the Advanced Aviation Threat Identification Program.
We're like the center of this shit.
Talk to me about these senators getting the classified briefings on UFOs.
Yeah, well, here's the interesting thing. It's easy to laugh at this, easy to think it's silly or it's just a bunch of hokum out there. But Senator Mark Warner,
we don't think that. It's your guys' fault.
Look, I think it's important.
We're the real news.
Just this afternoon, I think it's important that the military is
taking
this more seriously now than they did in the past. So what are they taking seriously? Those videos you were talking about relate to a couple of different sightings we're talking about. In 2004, there was one called the Tic Tac Sighting. They called it that because they said it looked like a Tic Tac flying out there very close to the water on the West Coast. And then more recently, there were some out on the East Coast that people were talking about, 2014, 2015, where these pilots were describing seeing these things up to 30,000 feet in the air, flying at extraordinary speeds, hypersonic, well over the speed of sound.
You know what I don't like?
And seemingly defying the laws of physics.
That guy's not, he's lying, man.
Had to say.
It was like nails on a chalkboard.
No distinct wings, no distinct tail, no distinct exhaust. It seemed like they were aware of our presence because they would actively move around us.
So that's what has everyone excited here. These reports, the release of these videos, and you mentioned the program. That was originally started by Senator Harry Reid.
Yeah, so they're basically going to come out and, or it's basically going to be a known thing now that there is a UFO program. And I think that's a good step forward, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Because they're going to want more
acknowledgement.
Yeah, I know people like in UFO Twitter seem kind of bummed. They want something bigger. They always want something bigger. Mm-hmm. They're not going to be happy until like an alien like fucking punches the president or some shit. You know, like
gotcha.
But I think this is a huge thing. That's cool. Like that's cool. They should do that because at the very least, just stop talking to us like we're fucking kids.
Yeah, it's not swamp gas.
Yeah. Like no one's going to believe that. Nobody believes that. But anyway, so this thing that you didn't know about, Eddie, when Mitch McConnell stopped us from getting that $2,000, part of the bill that he did get in there, and it did get passed, in a part that he wrote, was calling for a UFO report in 180 days from the passing of that bill.
Oh.
By our actual UFO like division, like so that's dope. I think we're going to see at least something like that. Some people feel like, oh, this is just a better way for them to lie to us. I can see that argument. I hear you. I hear you guys, but I mean, let's just fucking get it out of the way. You know, like let's get the conversation started. And then I think that's what they can't take back. Right?
Right.
That's what we want.
Because they used to just have just deniability.
Right.
So now they don't have that anymore. Which, you know.
They've taken that, and which is going to be interesting, right? Because it could, again, like some people are saying, like, yeah, but it's just a next phase of the cover-up. Whatever. I just want something new. Yeah. Something different from them saying it's swamp gas, like you said. Ridiculous.
I think it's kind of interesting, though, like Trump, right? He formed the Space Force, you know.
Yeah.
And so
we have not heard the end of that.
Yeah, you know.
We have not heard the end of that. Because I'll tell you this, Biden isn't coming in going like, oh, we're going to dismantle that. Nope. He's like, yeah, we're going to do a lot of things with that.
You know,
so they just kind of made him probably get that right, Trump, the space.
You know what's interesting about the Space Force? I saw their logo, right? So it has like a Earth with like 2 points. And where those 2 points intersect is Roswell, New Mexico.
Oh, no. Let's see. Space Force what? Patch?
Yeah, I guess patch the logo.
Patch.
Let's
see.
It's the one with the planet.
Is it? It's one with the planet. You say?
Yeah.
Okay. Here you go.
That's Star Trek. That's one that looks like Star Trek.
United States Space Force. And then you're saying somewhere around here.
Yeah, it's not that one. That's I think these are. It might be like the new logo or their official. Because there's like patches and stuff for it.
Okay, let's go.
See that one
Space
down there?
Force logo. Official. Boom. Here we go. Yeah, that's it. That is it. So maybe they're saying somewhere.
Oh, I've seen it differently than that one. That's a different. That's
Maybe the one you saw was like the fake one.
Fake one. It's possible.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, this is
the one that's.
These
like
are the
Star
ones
Trek.
that they're saying these are the actual.
That one right there. If we go down.
This one.
United States
Space Command. Okay.
There you go. Right
Let's
there.
see. Let's see here.
Is that it?
So somewhere like right here. Let's
No,
because
United
Roswell, New
States
Mexico.
Space Command right there. That one.
Oh, they're saying this is Roswell,
That's
New
right,
Mexico.
Roswell, New Mexico.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring up a U.S. map. Hey, man, that's what we're here to do.
Okay.
Solve the problems of the
Yeah.
people. There's people who won't be able to go to sleep tonight if they don't know this. Okay, so let's see. Roswell, New Mexico.
More to the right.
So there
There it is. Okay, so we'll say it's around.
Down.
Oh, there it is. Boom.
Okay.
Okay, so Roswell, New Mexico is there. Oops. We want to see the big one. Okay, so, and then we'll say, bam. Okay, so here, let's use, I'd say this area right here, where
Gulf
it's
of
like
Baja.
the Baja, like the Gulf of Baja as like our point, right? So we'll go up diagonally from there. And let's see, boom. It could be argued. It's not too far off, right? Like if you went, I mean, really, it looks like it's probably more Boulder. If it feels like it's more like Boulder, Colorado, probably. But it is, yeah. I mean, you could make an argument for it. I could see that, and that it's Roswell. I mean, but why though?
It's a kind of a nod to.
I mean, why though?
UFOs.
Why though?
Well, because that's the biggest. I mean, honestly, that Roswell was what.
I
made
know
UFO
that part. No, you're not
phenomenal.
answering my question.
But why would they?
Why
do
would
that?
they want to do that?
Well, it's the same way they do the Star Trek logo. It's just like a tip to the hat to the kind of the sci-fi. There's a bunch of nerds who probably are working in this kind of division anyway. So
you think it's just like some guys having fun?
yeah, it's like some touch. Unless it's like some kind of really a message they're sending.
No, that's come
But,
on. No,
I don't think that's
that
the
makes
case.
no sense for them to make that. You know
But
what I mean?
the fact that it's right over Roswell, New Mexico.
It's not right over Roswell. You and your fucking statements. Let's look at this again. Here it is, right? So for it to go to Roswell, it would almost have to go straight across from the Gulf of Mexico, the tip, right?
Okay.
Eddie, you seeing that?
Yeah, okay, I see what
you're seeing that right here.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you want to look at like a real map? But this is
Okay, good God. Look at this guy. You're just going to stick to it, huh? I love the way you go down with the ship all the time. Let's see. U.S. map. Here we go. You pick the map. Which one do you want?
I mean, I'm not going to say that it's accurate. Like, it's not going to be accurate
right
to the
there.
degree.
I'm just saying it's not even close. I'm saying like
pretty
it's like
close,
I'm
in my
saying.
opinion.
Okay, but let's look at it then. All right, let's just say here's one. Look at this is probably just a normal
So you were looking at a map from a top-down perspective, whereas the logo has the map
from the sideways, right?
the sideways, so,
right.
I mean-
So even then, right? If we go, like, let's see where it's at right now, though, right? Okay, if we're looking at flat, because we're smart people, we can look at this and do some deductive reasoning. Here it is, right? It goes straight over to Roswell, New Mexico, right? From the tip of Baja over. So now let's look at the Space Force, right? And here's the tip.
Let's zoom in a little bit and see. Get some
Okay.
precise information.
Sure.
Could be over Colorado. Maybe it's over the let's see, Air Force Base in Colorado.
Yeah, I think it would be. That's a little more believable. So here, right? So even if it went diagonal this way, that's still not where.
No, it's going up.
Yeah, it would still be too far up. It's too far up. It literally places it somewhere around Colorado.
Yeah, somewhere like going this way.
Yeah, it's definitely not. Because then here's another way to look at it.
Down here.
You could look at the border of Mexico, and it should be closer to the border of Mexico. So that doesn't matter if
Well,
it's
they don't
bent.
really have like borders and stuff
And
on
so,
the patch. It's just
if
like
there's-
a continent. So it's just
Oh
kind
my
of
God,
rough.
Mike, shut up! Good God.
I mean, look, there's no.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
where's-
there's nothing to say what you're saying is true.
Yeah.
But good one though.
Right.
We'll let
That
the
was a good
audience decide.
Yeah. Let's see. Are they deciding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so but yeah, I think it's good. I think that we're finally gonna fucking move forward.
All right.
With some stuff. I'm for it all, bro. Where do I get a Space Force shirt? Let me see. Nah. I want a Space Force shirt. Let's do this.
Might be some mixed messages out there.
I don't even care. I'm with it all. Let's go. Let's go to space. Let's start the alien war. Let's get it on.
Didn't I heard China they planted something on the moon and it's growing?
What?
Yeah, man.
I know they came back from the backside of the moon.
Mm-hmm. They put a plant there.
Dirty guys.
A plant?
Yeah, and it's growing.
China
It's
moon.
impossible. There's no oxygen.
China moon landing.
Mike, you might not know this.
Let me see.
Put plant.
No, they
or
put
something.
China's Chang's 5 capsule lands on Earth with first new moon samples in 44 years. But I mean, have they put out? They're not going to tell us though, right? Because they're China. They don't need to tell us.
Can you
China
put, like,
moon
plant
samples? Yeah, here we go. Boom. Headed to they're just barely headed to the lab on December 18th. So it says it's open to sharing moon rocks. Not so much the samples, the actual samples. Yeah, we're not going to know. But they made it back, so there was no aliens apparently, I guess. Unless they made a deal, right? Like, what if they made a deal?
I say,
like don't kill us. Give us some time to get back, and make some ships to get back here, and then kill everybody.
Do they have pictures of them on it, or was that the ones on the top? Was that faked?
Where?
Right there.
This one?
Down.
This one.
Yeah.
No, that's got to just be like some training or something. They're not even wearing helmets. I don't want to subscribe. Okay, so have you guys heard about this? Let me think. Let me see. Crater. Yeah, moon crater
drawing
depth. Okay. Let's see.
I
here.
remember you were telling me.
Yeah, somebody was telling me that all the so apparently all the craters on the moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
No matter the diameter of the crater, right, the size of whatever hit it, no matter what it is, no crater has ever gone deeper than some certain level, all the way around, no matter where it's hit. And at this point, that thousands have hit the moon.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there's craters all over it. And apparently that none of them have gone below a certain thing, which some scientists are saying that density. It means that it's hitting something.
Well, it's density, right? It's the moon rocks might be more dense than...
No, but it's not. The moon is less dense than the Earth. And that's the big thing. Do you guys remember the story of when we dropped the first moon landing, when we dropped the rockets coming back?
Mm-hmm.
We left seismographs on the moon. This is like a pretty famous story. It came back down. No, it was a ringing. They heard a ringing for 14 hours, and it sounded like a gong. They said that was the best way they could describe it. Okay. And that led some people to believe that there was some hollowness to it, right? Like that was where the whole hollow moon thing came from. But there's other reasons why that could actually happen if you look into it. But that is where that kind of came from. So, and we also know that the moon is less dense. So the way that the moon looks, right? With the way it looks, basically the way the moon looks, it's because it's been cooked.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people might not know that. The reason it looks like that is it has been cooked for, they said, like at the temperatures close to the sun at some point, right? But it's part of our orbit, right? It orbits around us. So we're not like that. Nothing happened to us like that. So there's a lot of evidence that it came from somewhere else, right? It wasn't part of our original solar system because none of the other planets ended up like that.
Yeah, I've heard the theory that it hit Earth, and then because it just didn't, it just broke off and eventually became part of our...
Yeah, so there's some it's split in two, right? So there's people who believe that it came from a different solar system and people who believe that it was an explosion of the Earth. But that's the thing. The first samples we got back were made of everything that's in our atmosphere. So basically all the chemicals, everything are things we could identify, right? Which meant that it was within, but that's, again, it doesn't explain the burning of it, because we would have experienced the same thing if there was something strong enough to burn that. Which, remember, the moon is relatively close to us. It's the closest thing to us as far as planets. We would have experienced that as well, and we didn't. No part of Earth shows any of that. That's really interesting, right? Like, and now this new thing about the craters is that they only go so deep, as if it's hitting something, right? Like it can't penetrate. No matter the radius, it just doesn't matter. Like it only goes so deep, and that's really weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
the moon is the power.
Yes, it sounded B-HUD. They said it sounded like a dong. Like, and then I think too, Russia did it as well. By the way, you can look this up. This is on the internet, but
like a dong.
Russia, it sounded like a dong.
Ding dong.
Yep. But yeah, Russia did it, and they got the same results. And now there's a bunch of seismographs on the moon, apparently, from a bunch of different countries. And that's very common when it's hit by something to make that sound. And that, at the very least, the seismograph information has proven that the moon is not anywhere near as dense as the Earth. So that doesn't explain it, like it doesn't explain that it's
interesting.
Yeah. So
I've read something about the moon, which I find is kind of fascinating, that I guess from our perspective on being on Earth, the moon is like perfectly aligned with the sun.
Yes.
Yes,
perfectly, by the way. Like it's no. So the radius of the sun is the same distance as the distance from the moon to the Earth, so that that's how we can have a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse when even though the moon is is not even close to the size of the sun.
Because they've observed solar eclipses on other, with other, like Voyager and stuff like that. And
yeah, I just recently heard about this too. Where'd you hear that? Was that on a show or something?
I read it somewhere.
Yeah, I just heard about that as well.
That's interesting, isn't it? Because I guess
it's a miracle, right? That just so happens to be.
Yeah.
Or it's not a miracle.
Yeah.
And that's because that's the only two ways you can look at it. That it's and the place that it sits is exactly what we need to maintain our gravity level, right? It's exactly what we need.
Like almost like it was engineered.
Yes. Maybe it was engineered by like an ancient race. Maybe we shouldn't even be thinking like there's somebody there now.
Yeah.
How do we know like it wasn't put up there a long time ago and then it's just been there?
Interesting.
What do you think?
Yeah, that's plausible because, say something, I've heard of things like the Dyson sphere.
Yeah. Or the concept of that, yeah.
Yeah, so it could have been.
Yeah, I mean, that would essentially be something like that, right? Basically.
Possible.
Yeah. That it was built and that it's hollowed out and it's maybe that was the original observation station.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Trillions of years ago. It's no longer in operation or even. Because
you know how they say there's
debris.
They say those weird shapes under the soil, like of the moon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Maybe it's been so long and so many things have hit it. But for sure, like they said, scientists do not know where the moon came from. There is no like agreed upon thing.
Yeah,
and that's I literally did not even know that.
There's no definitive explanation.
Yeah. And then when they talked about like the cooking of the moon and then it being so close to us and us not having any signs that happened to us, that's really weird. As if it at least wasn't in our solar system.
Yeah, the moon's weird, man.
Some weird stuff out there.
Yeah. B-HUD said lots of things like that in the universe. Mushrooms and the forest. I agree. In fact, isn't the largest living thing on the planet a mushroom, right? It's in like Denmark or something like that.
I believe it's the kelp.
Let's find out.
What is it again?
The largest living thing?
It's a coral reef near.
Oh yeah,
Australia.
that might be right. Yeah. But I think mushroom is in the running. Largest living organism. Bow. Let's go. Is the honey mushroom. Boom! Honey mushroom, largest living organism. Guinness World Record.
Is there a picture? Can you eat that?
Yeah, I'm sure you can eat some
honey.
part of it.
It says honey on it, so you probably could.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's probably where the name came from.
Yeah.
You're just a good deductive reasoner. Let's see. The largest living organism is a single gigantic specimen of honey mushroom discovered in the Malheur National Forest, Oregon. Oh, and it's USA. It even speaks English. The honey mushroom is well known for its glowing surface caused by bioluminescent bacteria. Wow, this is a really cool thing too, huh? Dude, this is like inspiration for like Avatar type shit.
Interesting.
It glows, it's the biggest thing in the world, but it's a mushroom. Come on. Yeah, I agree, man. That shit blows my mind. I love shit like that.
B-Hud eats them, man.
B-Hud, you eat them? You just murder them?
Honey mushrooms are bomb.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. Can you eat them? I mean, I would think they would.
I think that's probably why like Eddie's probably right. The reason they were named honey is probably.
Well, how big is it? Is it protected or can you actually?
Can you go in and cut into it and shit?
Yeah, I mean, is it?
Yeah, let's go eat it.
Well, I think B-Honey
Let's see.
Maybe B-Hud knows.
It's 8,650 years old.
Wow. Should you even be eating it then?
No, its age is calculated to be at least 2,400 years old, but maybe as much as 865. Okay, so it also holds the record of the world's largest fungus. Yeah. We don't care about
By
that.
contrast, the Great Barrier Reef actually a series of 2,100
interconnected reefs. Oh, I got you. So they're not talking to each other all the time.
Okay.
This mushroom is with it. He's with the shits. Is estimated to weigh somewhere between 7,500 and 35,000 USA.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
So there's enough for everybody.
There's enough for everybody.
Yeah.
Dude, we should all go eat this mushroom.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think I'll pass. Just in case.
Just have that little piece like you say. You try a little piece and then see what happens and then just eat.
You know what though, Eddie? I just thought of this.
I'm a big fan of
Mike might be onto something because what if the mushroom takes over what if it's just waiting to take over the planet?
Oh, yeah.
And if you eat it,
it's like, you motherfucker, you put my children on your pizza, you fucking bastards.
The Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
The happening.
I feel, you know what? I'm going that way.
I think
it produces fruit. If you don't harvest it, it will just die and rot. We don't believe you, B-Hud. We think you're a murderer.
Produces fruit. Interesting.
Wow. Yeah.
So it's a fruit-bearing
heavy
fungus?
So we can eat it. B-Hud has just verified we can eat it.
It's so big it grows fruit.
We need to eat it, by the way.
Yeah, can we get some?
Let's go find this motherfucker.
Is there a honey mushroom sponsor out there that wants to send us?
You have to take a small piece and rub it on your. Okay, man. What are you trying to do?
I mean, I gotta get.
What are you trying to do?
I got honey at home and some mushrooms. Is it the same thing?
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms unless they're hallucinogenic. So just put that.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't like. Do you ever eat like those mushroom burgers, like where they put the big? Oh, gross, right?
Or pizza. No.
Why are you putting fungus all over my hamburger? Gross.
Oh, man.
What about this? Do you guys do? Because this is going to probably determine our friendship. I just thought about this. Do you guys do
strawberry shortcake?
Hawaiian pizza?
No.
Yes, thank you, guys. Thank you. I already know your answer, Eddie. You don't eat it.
Yeah.
With the pineapple?
Yeah. Gross.
No, it's gross.
Gross.
Well, I mean,
I pulled the pineapples off.
It kind of has like a sweet, right flavor to it, which doesn't contrast the pizza, in my opinion. Like when I get pizza, I put like bacon, ham.
Yeah, it's not like a barbecue pizza.
Yeah.
Right? Where it's zesty sweet, not just sweet.
Yeah, it's like sweet, like almost like a dessert.
Right. PlatformCollection.com, guys. This is where we answer the best questions around. Catch us here every Sunday, 7 p.m. Go over to Platform Collection, though, and
get
support.
Everything.
Support. There's a lot of shows, and then you can catch me every other Wednesday over on 2Mex TV for 2Mex Cinema. We got a good show coming up. Thank you, Mike Mackey, by the way, for stepping in on the last episode. Did you have fun?
I did. I had some big shoes to fill in Parker, man. So big shout out to Parker, man.
Yeah, he actually has really small feet. But yeah, I think that
I think it was the wide. He was talking about the width of it.
I think he's just got really flat, wide feet.
But I had a lot of fun. It was really cool going through a lot of his work, and I just get more of an affinity for Tumex every time I watch that show. It's great.
Yeah, so go over to Tumex TV on YouTube. Just search Tumex TV, and you'll see our past shows at Tumex Cinema. And support Tumex TV, man.
Yeah,
that's the fam right there. What else? Any other announcements? June 18th. We didn't even talk about the show. So we have this show coming up. Mike Mackey's playing this is the only thing I'm going to tell you. He's playing a role.
I have name tag.
What does that mean? It's a hip hop show. What the hell does that mean? He's playing a role. What does that mean? It's a hip hop show. What? DJ rapper. No. We're going to do something special. You guys are at home. You guys need entertainment. We're going to do something really special. Casbah SD Live. Is it Casbah SD Live?
Yes.
Yes, Casbah SD Live. Go there or just follow any of us, and we're going to be posting about it. One night only. The elephants in the room.
One night only.
That's Parker Edison and DJ Gar. Myself and Gene Flo will be performing a one-time only.
For the first time.
And a one-time only set. As well as Yazzie is going to be performing. Dre Cat, Callie the Dreamer. DJ Root. It's going to be amazing. And then a bunch of guests and people that you might be surprised to see. But again, Mike's playing a role. I thought it was a hip-hop show. Throw your hands up. Yay, say ho. No.
They can do that.
We're doing something different. We're doing something a little different. You'll see, though. And I think you're going to really enjoy it. We're working really hard to entertain you guys for that night.
Yes.
January 18th.
It's a Monday.
It's is that Martin Luther King? Yeah, Martin Luther King Day.
Clear day.
It couldn't be any better. Go out with the fam, chill out, and then at 8:30 p.m., light one up, kick your feet up, and let us entertain you. And let us take you to the... I'm not going to say it.
Yes.
Not going to say it yet. Mike Mackey's playing a role. Yes. So January 18th, guys, please stay in touch with us. We'll see you guys next week for another weigh-in.
Yes.
Once again, let's read the weights off.
Stay clear, everybody.
Eddie, what are the weights?
All right, so Krill C. Ray came in today at 238.
I'm at 238, a strong felt 238.
Yes, we got the world famous Mike Mackey at 252.
Mike Mackey at 252.
And I got myself at 172.
Okay, 172. So, man, guys, when we come back next week, I'm saying we need to see some cheekbones. All right, let's start seeing at least a little bit of cheekbones start popping through. We all got goals.
I thought you wanted to see my butt.
And then by summer, sexy motherfuckers, boy. Woo! It's going to be
Olympia.
amazing.
Here it come.
Yeah, dude, you're going to finally get in, huh?
Oh,
yeah, for the senior edition.
Oh,
right.
No, I think most valuable, most awarded players should be good.
I
don't know what they do there.
He's like, I had nowhere to go with it.
I got the sexy. I just need the other part.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need
I mean,
you need all the other parts.
At least the cover for World Sexiest Man. I mean.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or People magazines. That's
maybe they'll give us one as a show. Like a 3-way type thing.
Well, you guys can maybe be on page 6.
Really?
Get the cover.
I don't know, Mike. I don't know. You don't know what's under all of this.
Oh.
I don't either.
Well, right now I'm kind of bloated.
But I'm hoping that it's very sexy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's going to be on.
Donkey Kong.
But guys, once again, PlatformCollection.com. Go there, support them because they keep the lights on. And then catch me and Mr. Mackey every Sunday with the best producer in the world, by the way. That's you guys seen him working hard tonight.
I'm everywhere.
Right? You've seen him sitting there working hard tonight. That's the best producer in the game.
I mean, it takes skills to do this.
It takes skills to look like you're doing nothing.
Right.
And then once again, just go check out all our shows. And we'll see you guys. Guys, we love you. Thank you so much for tuning in every week.
Thank you.
And tell a friend. That's the best thing you guys can do for us. You don't even have to subscribe or like. We're not getting paid for this. We showed a shitload of copywritten material.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck. All right. So, but let our sponsors know you love them. Platform Collection. Go over there. That's dope.
And if you want Venmo. Well, I mean, if anybody wants to.
Never mind. We'll see you guys next week. That's the internet. We see it. Make sure you cover your mouth.